Cops have to arrest all sorts of criminals, from complete beginners to wannabe thugs. But what happens when the person they have to arrest is actually a real gangster?
He's trying to get picked up right now.
Here are 4 times seasoned criminals tried to outplay cops during their arrest, starting with this crime duo, who have outran the police more than once and are still doing so till this day. On July 29, 2023, officers from the Cleveland Police Department pulled up to a small gas station. The reason? They were looking for these two.
Ready? Where you going, bud? Come here. Come here. What? Come here.
The 2 unnamed suspects had just fled from a traffic stop with no intention of talking to the police.
Stop walking away. Stop walking away. Hands out your pocket. Hands out your pocket.
5092.
Go like this. You got anything on you, man? No. Stop running.
Now, this officer is being led on an intense foot chase through the neighborhood nearby, but no matter how hard he tries, the suspect is just a bit too fast for him to keep up with.
Running towards 114 in Regalia. White t-shirt, red shorts. He's running north on 113 from Regalia. He's running east on Kinsman.
Meanwhile, his partner is up ahead, closing the gap between him and the suspect, and it seems like he's got a decent shot at catching up. As the chase leads him to the main road, a getaway vehicle starts flying towards them. Knowing that this was the make or break moment, the cop grabs onto the suspect as he hops in the car.
He's trying to get picked up right now.
Despite his best attempts at hanging on, there's only so far you can get dragged by a speeding vehicle, so the officer had to let go, not just of the suspect, but at the idea of arresting these 2 criminals. But while these 2 may have taken the usual approach of running away from the cops, there are other criminals who have their own special strategies, like this prison escapee, who got away from the police using nothing but his own words.
I promise you I'm not no damn prison escapee.
You'd have done run by now.
On April 5, 2006, Richard Lee McNair put his lying skills to the test after he was confronted by this police officer by a railway track in Pollock, Louisiana. The police officer was currently on the lookout for a prisoner that had just escaped the United States Penitentiary nearby, and he actually found him, but he just didn't know it yet.
You live around here, buddy? No. Where you live at?
Down the road by Pineville.
Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh. Why I'm not supposed to be on the tracks? I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on houses and stuff like that, the roofing.
Roofing?
Yep.
Okay.
For my brother.
What it is, we got an escapee.
Oh, shit. Where from?
A prison.
There's a prison here?
Yeah.
Huh. Man, it is hot.
Just a few seconds of conversation was all it took for the officer to second-guess Richard's identity, so he starts making a few calls to try and get more information.
Hey, this is Carl. Subject wear glasses? Nothing about glasses. Can you find out? I'm out with a white male on the tracks at Gilly Williams.
After verifying a few things, it seems like the description of the escapee and Richard, or Robert as he was calling himself, doesn't match up, and slowly but surely, the cop starts to lose his suspicions.
How old is that picture? Yeah, I know. I got the same thing. You can't see shit on it.
I guarantee I'm not.
You know the bad thing about it?
What's that?
You'll match it up to him.
Come on. Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Throughout all of this, notice Richard's body language. He's swinging his arms around, taking swigs of his water, and walking side to side. Those are all actions that a jogger would be doing, which makes his words all the more believable. But the officer isn't fully sold yet, so he keeps asking Richard questions. But like the master manipulator he is, he's able to fake a backstory on the spot.
Where are you staying at?
That Titusville or Titus Inn? Titus Inn? Little old.
Where's that at?
I don't even know the address. We just got into town about a week ago, and he dropped me off to jog. I always jog about 12 miles a day.
Where'd he drop you off at?
Up there on that road by, there's some construction going on up there, some houses. And he dropped me off, and he'll be back at the hotel in about probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Who y'all work for?
It's his,
I know, what's the name of the company?
Phil's Roofing.
Okay. Where are you from?
Huh? We're originally Dallas, Texas.
I mean, that's where y'all stay
where we're out of.
Out of Dallas, Texas?
And he's so good at lying that even when he slipped up and told the officer a different name, the cops still didn't notice.
What's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
Throughout this conversation, Richard is building his trust with the officer by laughing at his jokes, making relevant commentary, and most importantly, not showing a single ounce of fear. This confidence is what makes the officer doubt himself over and over again and keeps Richard off the hook for the small mistakes he makes in his lies.
Put yourself in my position.
Well, yeah, but I'm not.
I know, I'm not throwing you against some.
Escaping?
Hey, you wouldn't believe what them guys do. I mean, they got years and years to think about how they're gonna do it. Now, when I crossed the tracks down there, I saw you running. I said, well, how lucky can I be?
No. I'm not no prison escapee.
Richard knows exactly how much detail to give in his story. He's descriptive enough so that it sounds real, but not too detailed to avoid suspicion.
Where's y'all's motel at?
Okay, let me think now, because like I say, Phil always drives. Okay, Walmart's right there. Go right at Walmart. And there's a road, is it 165?
Right.
165 that goes south, and we're about 2 blocks.
Little old tiny hotel.
Yeah, you know, like a motel deal, you park up there. And there's, we got a camper, and we were trying to get into the camper place, but we didn't get into the camper place yet. There's a camper place between, I think, Pineville. I promise you, I'm not no damn prison escapee.
You'd have done run by now. You know that yourself. You'd have done run by now.
No.
By this point, the officer was already convinced, meaning Richard was about to be let go scot-free.
I'm sorry to have to hold you up, but
Hey, no, I'm just doing my job, man.
I know you are.
Be careful, you'll probably get stopped again, okay? Don't be alarmed by it. Borderline, yeah.
Okay, and you'll be on till, well, this shift.
I'll be on until we find this on gun.
Well, my dad's an auxiliary detective.
Where at?
In Dallas.
Oh, okay.
The possum is what they call it.
Yeah.
He's 70 years old and he's been doing it since 63.
Still enjoys it.
Man.
Yeah.
After this encounter, Richard was added to the U.S. Marshal's 15 most wanted list, seeing as how he had just done the first successful prison escape since 1991. Richard managed to evade the police for months, hiding out in Canada, before finally getting captured in October 2007. But not all pro-criminals get away. Even the best of the best can get caught if they aren't careful, like this notorious MS-13 gang leader, whose entire criminal empire crumbled just because of a routine traffic stop.
Have a seat right here, okay?
On June 7, 2023, a state trooper in Ohio pulled over this gray car for tailgating. To him, this was just a routine traffic stop. But what he would soon find out was that this was much more than that.
1345, 173. At the 95 eastbound Colorado, Boy Henry Union, Edward 56. Boy Henry Union, Edward 56. Toyota out here.
The officer approached the car to find 3 people inside, and while usually in these situations the focus would be on the driver, this time the passenger was the real person of interest.
Hello, how you doing? You got your license on you? Got your ID on you? How you doing? Doing all right? Is this a rental car?
Yes.
Okay, did you rent it?
I rent it.
Okay, do you have the rental agreement on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Does he not speak any English?
No.
Okay. Well, the reason I got him stopped is because he's following too close. I'm not going to issue him a citation. It's just going to be a warning, okay? All right?
That's because this wasn't just any other person. This was Edenilson Velasquez Lauren, the alleged gang leader for the infamous La Mara Salvatrucha gang, aka MS-13. But he didn't know that yet. First, he needed to get through the standard questioning.
Gotta have it back in Denver.
I'm sorry?
Gotta have it back in
Yes,
Denver.
yes.
Gotcha. On the 13th.
Yes.
Gotcha. Where are you guys heading to?
To New York.
To New York. Gotcha. What takes you to New York? Oh, that's where you're from.
Yeah.
What took you to Colorado?
Work.
Oh, okay.
Better pay.
Okay. Who you work for?
Bear Logistics.
What is it?
It's an Amazon delivery.
Oh, okay. I saw it said Amazon on here.
Oh, yeah.
How long you staying in New York for?
5 days.
5 days. What part?
Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah.
You originally from the United States, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How about these guys?
This is when things started to fall apart because these three did not prepare ahead of time, and the truth was just moments away from being exposed.
Is he here on papers?
Who?
Does he have papers to be here? Like a work visa, or?
¿Tiene alguna visa para trabajar? No.
No? Okay. Yep. Thank you. El Salvador. Okay, gotcha. All right. I'm not going to issue a citation or anything like that, all right? I'm just going to run your information, make sure there's no wants and warrants, make sure you guys are allowed to get you out of here, okay? All right, thank you.
The cop then returns with a Border Patrol officer because after running their documents in the system, things were not checking out, which only meant one thing.
This agent wants to speak to you. He's going to have you step out, okay? I'll have you come out here real quick. Any weapons on you, anything?
No.
Pistoles?
No,
Okay.
not
Can I
that.
pat you down real quick? I'll check your waistband here real quick. Take your phone out right here, okay? You put it right there. Alright, come back here for me. Back here. I'm just gonna put you back here for just a second, okay? Just one momento.
No problem.
Alright. Let's have a seat right here, okay?
Okay.
Eden Nilsson's true identity was soon revealed, and he was locked up on charges of ordering murders, drug distribution, and all because of a tailgating traffic stop. But even though this crime lord went with the officers peacefully, that doesn't mean that other criminals do the same. In fact, there are some that will do almost anything to try and escape, even if that means throwing a friend under the bus.
You can look right over and you'll see him.
Drop him! Move! Drop him! Let him go!
On March 29, 2023, the Albuquerque police got a call about a disturbance at the 4700 block of Glendale Road Northwest. The reasoning? Gunshots. The suspect was 32-year-old Francisco Macias, who after getting high on narcotic, reportedly started assaulting his family members and firing his gun outside. That means when officers arrived on scene, they were more than prepared for a violent situation.
Drop the gun! Drop it! Do it now! Now! Put the gun on the ground! Good, good, good! 48!
As the cops get closer, the situation only gets more dire, and soon there's a foot chase happening, but it doesn't go on for long.
Drop it! He's running! Watch out for the victim! Never slow down! Watch out for the victim! Gun! Drop the fucking gun!
Shots fired.
Over the fence and running southbound. You want me to stay with the guy in the...
Francisco soon realizes there's nowhere left to run and that his friends are not on his side, because not only does he have to worry about the cops, his friends are also a problem. So he decides to use one of them as a human meat shield.
Past is our offender, and we're checking on every guy to see if they have any victims.
Okay, he's confronting a guy, the neighbor, in the backyard. Neighbor's lying on the ground. He's standing over him at this time. Once you get to that wall, you can look right over and you'll see him.
When officers finally get in close contact with the suspect, they deploy less lethal methods before eventually using the stun gun.
No resist! No! You scared? You guys are not
Francisco was brought down to the station and eventually jailed, but he didn't end up staying, as he was released shortly after all the charges against him were dropped.